All right, let's do this. Shaky, shaky, shaky. We are moving through this whole freaking crazy thing. And I want to like tell people like going, just so you know, like, because one of the big questions and stuff like that is like going, and we're going to move, and we're probably going to have to move again. And it's like, yeah. Stoat's probably going to freaking step on its dick and freaking, we're going to have to move again. It'll probably end, the moving will probably end with us, you know, eventually having our own servers. The good thing about having things like Discord and Twitch and even YouTube, the good thing about it is that we can see all the things that we like about it. And if we build our own, I mean, that literally is the only way to ensure it won't prevent us from being hacked. But it definitely will ensure an easier transition and things like, you know, where we're not going to go public. We're not going to serve up people's information like it's commodity. Yeah, your private information, yes. They definitely understand that there's definitely value in it. And they definitely make it seem like it's not very valuable. It is their number one thing that they seek. It's the reason why a lot of things are free. And the reason why they don't need advertisers. Now, the shitty thing about that is that the places that do have advertisement, that do have, you know, ads and stuff like that, started out really well. Started out really well, and just realized I forgot my drink. We got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. We're really doing well. Oh my God, just because I just realized that. Yeah. Your private information is key. And they've gotten so good at collecting it that it's literally one of their commodities. They've gotten so good at collecting our private information that they will even add ads. They'll even, make us sit through ads while making money on our private information. Now, I'm a believer in saying, don't take my private information and give me the ads, as much as they suck, as much as it's awful. Yeah, and as much as people who have YouTube servers, so just people who have YouTube servers, say please don't block the ads. They're making such a little amount. I don't know whether I should stop this or let it run. I'll let it run. I'll be right back. Sorry. All right. What the fuck were we talking about? So, yes is the big answer. I know there are people that so what? So what, they have our information. They're becoming very efficient with using it. And that's partly because of AI. And I've already been called a freaking whack job where AI is concerned. Already been called an alarmist. Already been called all these freaking horrible things. And I want everybody to know, and you can go back to the videotape when I start talking about it. I did not care about AI. I did not care about deep fakes. I did not care about any of it. When it was only until I realized what they were going to actually use it for. Only did I realize what they were actually going to use it for instead of what their intention was, did it really dawn on me. And it doesn't create. It still doesn't create, I should say. there's nothing intelligent about it. It's using group thought, the most popular, and it's basically it's just taking the most popular stuff and making amalgamations with it. I wouldn't mind competing with it if it didn't require so much freaking information and could actually think and could actually create things. I wouldn't even mind that it would make 4 arms and 9 fingers and stuff like that. That wouldn't bother me either. Because it's expressing itself. I would think, oh my God, this thing is actually expressing itself. The reason it makes multiple arms, the reason it has multiple fingers, is because the way somebody drew a hand, it's just as popular in one position as it is in another position. I know that doesn't make sense, but that's what it does. It basically just says, "Oh, I'll just add everything that that we can." And when you're getting into things, and when you're talking about popularity, when I'm talking about popularity, I'm talking about things that get millions and millions of views. I'm not talking about my shit. My shit is probably in the AI somewhere and friggin' this, and it's not popular at all, and it probably doesn't get any say-so. And if it does get a say-so in how the AI renders things, nobody's accepting those paintings, because I'm, as a digital artist, I purposefully not only made a unique style for myself, but I purposefully made it so that it's not really compatible with anybody else. I have to actually create my own stuff. I can't take somebody else's things and use that to create my things. I know it looks like it could. I know that it's I know there's a lot of things going on in that whole and how it all comes up. Hit pause again. You guys missed this whole freaking conversation. That's okay. It's okay. It's all right. I talked about the history, and I was talking about Stoat and how I wanted to do something nice for the 5 people that have signed up for it. It is like 2%. I have about 2%, which just to give everybody an idea, 2% of the people from Discord is greater than the number of people from Twitter to Blue Sky. I still have less than 1% of the people that I was connected to on Twitter that I'm now connected to on Blue Sky. Even though I have over 1,000 people, I was rocking and rolling on Discord. I think I'm close to 1%. But yeah, close to 2. It's close to 2%. People have followed me from Discord to Stoat. So it's a greater number, or greater percentage number. But it's still kind of hard, and it was definitely difficult to leave. And I'm sorry I did that again. Hitting pause. Mistakes were made. That's 16% though. At least I have a little bit better. And part of what is it? A minute was me getting this. Cool beans in the comments below. It doesn't have to be cool beans or whatever you want. Like I said, it's the only reason. I said this yesterday. The only reason that I do this is for the connections. And I guess I'm going to do something really nice for the 5 people that are there. I'm really happy that they're there. I think that it's where I build. It's where I build from. And when more and more people trickle in, it's going to be what it is. I posted just today the water buffalo arguing whether it's a crocodile or alligator or a log. And the one water buffalo jumps on top of it and says, "It's a crocodile," and then gets eaten. And the other water buffalo is like going, "Oh, it's a crocodile." And then the one next to him said, "Oh, it's a log." And that's how it works. That's exactly what it is. Those are how the corporation work. They seemingly pretend that they're just a log and maybe a way for us to pass through, and millions of people could pass until they're hungry, and then they eat us up. And sometimes they'll eat us up in mass. Thank you for watching. Again, YouTube is the place, and anybody who subscribes to me here, and I get that information, you're immediately put into the Q circle. Immediately, not partly, not halfway. You are immediately put into the Q circle, because that's how important YouTube is. My 2 mainstays right now, or 3 mainstays right now, my 4 mainstays. No, the 3 things that I'm very active on right now are here, YouTube, Stoat, and of course Blue Sky. And if you're in any one of those, you are definitely a friend of mine, and I definitely want to keep you close. I will talk to you soon, and we will continue this in a couple days. All right. Have a great weekend.